Hi, everybody. My name is Julia Rousey, and I'm doing my informational interview for Professor Rao's class. Today, I will be talking about Emily Fawcett. She's actually my aunt, and we've actually been talking about her job for like the longest time. It's really cool. But she is a graduate of the University of Mary Washington, which with a Bachelor of Arts, and she graduated in 1993. She is currently working as a lead content manager of the Boeing Group. And the Boeing Group is basically a veteran consulting service that offers professional management, digital engagement, and strategic communications, and behavioral health and wellness services. So it's a very big, like broad company. And Emily Fawcett just works in the digital engagement and strategic community or communications department. So what does her job entail? So basically, she does a lot of things, but in a summary of it, she receives content to add or update the Boeing Group's website. Content like articles and images, URLs, and a lot of text with different information. She also is the last person to overview any content before it is given back to the client. So they also look at clients' websites on how to improve it or change it in any kind of way that would make it look more pleasing to the eye or more professional. So there's a whole board of content managers, and as I said, she is the lead one. So everybody will look over it, the editors will write it and everything and fix it, and then they'll send it to her, and she'll look for writing errors, making sure that the URLs work properly. And if they don't, then she just does a little fix and then gets everything ready and then sends it to the client with the revisions. She also, with her board, recommends different promotions within really any site, but mainly the Boeing Group site, especially based off of popularity. And when she means by popularity, I asked what group she specifically looks for when it comes to looking at promotions. And she said like young adults of like 20s to 30s is a usually good group to look at. Emily also is a coordinator for projects with that like all content managers look at. So she'll go out and she'll find something and she'll take it back. And if it's approved, then she will work with the other content managers on improving it. And then she also works directly with the client themselves to make sure that what they're doing is satisfactory to the client, if the client wants them to change anything, based off of whatever they would like. So some skills that I noticed that she talked about and what you would kind of need in this department is patience, because working with clients and making sure that you're able to get the results that they would like can be challenging. And I'm sure there's a lot of communication that needs to go back and forth just to make sure that everything is right and doesn't go the wrong way. Or if they say they want this thing and then that thing is done, they decide they need to change it because one other thing will look better. It's just a lot of communication in between. And being open to different opinions is what I found she stressed on, because when working with a board or a group of people who all have roughly the same amount of experience, it's good to hear out everyone's opinion off of what they should do and how they should do it, and kind of put everything on a bulletin board and see which one the client would like best and where to go through from there. So some takeaways that I took from it. As I said in my paper, I still don't have a very clear like idea of what I would really like to do, but I kind of brought it back to digital advertising or like promoting through social media, which is another task of things that Emily will do. And I thought it was just very interesting to see and to look at. And just the way that she talked about the company really made a big impression on me because, they help veterans and their families and making sure that, um, with, because they have a health department and a business, so like helping them get jobs and then taking those jobs, and if they have a website, that's when Aunt Emily would come in and help them with their website to make sure that everything looks professional and clean. um, and she actually offered, it's still in the works, but she offered to show me around and really see what the bone company in person is all about, and that really, um, I got really excited for that. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I'll see you in class.